alive yet? Yeah, I'm in on it, JD. What's up, man? I genned like 3 seeds of this a while back, so I figured I'd finally get up off my backside and play. So let's get going. Oh lordy, it's been a while since I've done one of these. So let's see what we got. We got 2 rupees. We start with magic beans. All right. That'll do it. So, starting stuff rando. Let's see where we go from here. Oh god, I have souls randomized. So I do not remember what exactly I randomized. That looks promising up there. I believe that's Minuet of Forest. If not, it's Saria's song. Alright. I put Rupors into this. Let's go figure out where we can go from here. Oh lord, yeah, I forgot. There you go. Yeah, the controller I have to use for this is actually an Xbox 360 controller. It's one of those fancy Afterglow ones. Yeah, I have to stay out of Majora's Mask as much as I can until I get clocks. That'll help a little. Because my night 1 and on is completely randomized. So I gotta be careful where I go here. I can't do anything here. I don't know why my plugin glitches. Yeah, clocks. So I only have day 1. I do not have day or night 1 and further. Ooh, that might actually be pretty good. Dampe. Do you give a hint? No. Oh god, I did not even go up there. My fairy bow! Let's get our backsides up there. I kind of want to find Saria's house, because that is... yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the fact that my bow is here is kind of crazy. Let's see. Oh, arrows. Okay. Oh, Lord. It's going to be noisy here for a little bit. It's like any little thing can trigger my dogs if you're hearing that in the background. Yap, yap, yap. I might have to figure out how to quiet that one down. What is our Deku tree? We have Master Quest Deku tree. I don't remember when I gen this seed. I know I have Rupors active. Okay, I'll be right back in a moment because yap yapping little dogs. Just hold on a sec. I have to say, I am not a fan of Shih Tzus. They bark incessantly, and it's really hard to get them to stop. Of course, my controller fell on the floor while I was away. Oh yeah, I've managed to do a 3-heart run of 3DS Master Quest. That was kind of crazy, but you know. Okay. Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've had this one for at least a few years now, and she is just... Ooh. Must always be on somebody's lap. Otherwise she will yap, yap, yap until her, her eyes nearly pop out of her head. And talking of which, that's where she's at right now. I already checked here. Oops. Oh my god, I don't like that Zap Zap. I need to change my plugin for my, legitimate play thing here. I keep going into all these places that I checked. This is going to be fantastic. That's an owl statue. That's really good to have. Snowhead. Alright. Yeah, little dogs are usually much more unruly than big ones, and I've found that big ones tend to obey better. I would know. I have a 13-and-a-half-year-old Siberian Husky. He can't really move too well much anymore. I don't need to go over here. Hey, both the games are here, so... It's going back and forth. See, I don't have a sword to chop these bushes. I can't get in there. I will check what this is, though. In case if specific things are really randomized. Okay, no, that's not. Because that's a Rupor. This is kind of junk. whatever floats your boat, man. And my worst question is... Oh god, I randomized the butterflies. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And I can't do anything in this grotto. I can't see what's in there. That grass is also randomized. So you can make use of the stick trick. But I have, as far as settings go, basically everything aside from specific places is randomized. There's so many things to get. I think I gotta go out to the field. Yeah, it's just grottos tend to have butterflies, and a lot of specific places just have butterflies, so yeah. There's more stuff to look for. I don't remember if I went into Mido's house. Yeah, graveyard. Did I go into the shop? I don't think I went in. My memory like waxes and wanes whenever I'm doing one of these, so I have no idea how long this is going to take. That's interesting. Where does this lead me? Oh. Okay. Definitely remember that for later. Okay, I'm going to stop going in and out of places, and I'm going to go out to the field. After we go up here. Magic. Oh, gotta love it. Magic. There are some checks in this bush here. Ah, Rupors. Yeah, I still don't get why Mido thinks he's so, like... I know he's like the self-proclaimed boss of the Kokiri, but I don't get that. Alright, let's see where the field leads to now. So crossing this does not get me a check because Saria is not around right now. I gotta find her soul to do that. If I can find my bombs or any sort of weapon to cut the grass, that'd be really, really nice. But it looks like this is all junk for now. Oh, by the way, how's the audio sounding for the game? Is it over me too much? Or is it, like, just right? Got a boulder there, more junk grass. Let's That's silly. Kinda hoping I don't find P-hats here. Nintendo has stepped back on a bunch of stuff since I did all my things over the last couple years with all this. I have to remember to come back to this grotto later. Yeah, I can turn off the music if that comes to be a problem. I'm just sort of worried about actually getting progress done without having a sword. Oh, I'm walking into a wall. Let's not do that. And you'd think since this game has been out for more than 20 years, they'd give it a break. Honestly, as long as you're modifying the content enough, I think it should be fine. But this is me talking as if I do that. I don't believe I randomize sounds. So this is going to be a trick. That's an important box. That is a really important thing. As far as what we need. It might have randomized cows as well. Hold on a minute. Okay, Oceanside Spider House. I think the worst thing that came out of Wind Waker was those stupid cannon boats. Those were a big pain in the backside. That would be a funny prompt for a drawing, yeah. I'm getting real tired of this controller already. I don't really have something as a backup right now. Sounds about right. Yeah. I'm just checking some entrances here is all. Why is it... Okay, that's like really obnoxious. So for now, the Majora's Mask things in Lake Hylia are kind of useless to me. Those butterflies are not useless, and I need to find a Deku stick. Yeah, I need to get a silver scale before I can get that. So, not yet. I'm trying to remember the color coding of the grass. I think the yellow is the most important because that's like progression items and whatnot. And then souls, I don't remember how heavily I randomized this. I do not remember if I put in Triforce pieces or not. But if I recall any slight amount, I do believe I just have to beat Ganondorf and Majora. Hence beatable logic, so... There's 3 checks that I do have to go and get on top of the drawbridge. I think all of Lake Hylia is also randomized because of the invisible things. Yeah, honestly, I might end up genning some Wind Waker rando stuff because that actually likes to work with my controllers. Again, beatable logic is probably where I'd go, because I want a lot of things, like, changed up. I don't think there's another grotto that I can get to right now. Can we look up? Spirit. I don't believe I can catch or collect the Skulltulas anyway. Ah. I keep forgetting it's not Majora's Mask, so I can't roll in the pots. I really don't care about grabbing the Rupors. Drops a check out of what I have to look for. Let's go check it. Actually, there is a grotto in this area that I can take a look at. I am going to take a look in the silo first, though. Okay. All junk checks. Question is, where does this lead? That's a really important check up top. What's in with the cow? Blue rupee? Okay. That is actually really, really good. So we got bows in both the games. Now we just need to get a sword or something to cut the grass up. I'm gonna make... I'm going to make a beeline up to the other pots in this area, because I can. That was a fire temple key. I'll come back for more. Yeah, I have some settings to skip some certain things. I wish that little Shih Tzu would stop scratching herself so much. So, fairy fountains are also randomized. That's a quiver upgrade for Ocarina of Time, and this is an egg. Weird egg. I believe that's for Kid Link as well. I got a huge rupee in one of these things. So insta-fill. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go check the two entrances at the beginning of the ranch, and then we're gonna go to Castle Town. I think they are taking the place of a lot of junk checks, along with the ice traps that it may or may not be. Instead of instead of ice trap onslaught, it's probably Rupor onslaught. I'm not a fan of that one. Squeak. I have to wait for it to... Despite indeed. All my dogs are going to start yapping in a minute because people are just coming back home. Ooh, that is awesome. That's if you don't save the cows. And yeah, I mean, with Majora's Mask opening up with you getting robbed in a random forest somewhere looking for Navi, that's a little bit out there for a Zelda game. It's funny that I got Ingo. And these cows are randomized, so I gotta get my ocarina so I can play Epona's song near them. I can't buy anything from the shops, which are also randomized until I find the shopkeeps. There should be a bunch of things here. Great Bay Temple. Okay, I can do the Richard check later. Not bad. Can't do anything here. Good to know, because that's another check for later when I get my ocarina. How about here? Sario's house! So I don't have to come back and check everything again. And now I have a full-on entrance-exit to Majora's Mask here. So if I go through that door, then I can go into Majora's Mask readily. There we go. Oh, it's for Majora's Mask. I mean, could be worse. Okay, so that's sort of a junk check now, that soul that we saw. If that's indeed the one, but I don't know, I'll probably still get it anyway. See, that's funny and sad at the same time because it's one stick. And I don't really have much I can do with one stick outside of checking all these butterflies. I just need to make sure to not break things. get into town. Because like I said, I can do the Richard check because I have the dog lady here. Richard! And I can also check the other buildings that only open at night. But yeah, super happy to have a Deku stick, at the very least. Now we can go to all the butterfly locations and take a look. I'm wondering where my bomb chew shop is going to be. Alright, Richard was useless. My dog's the best dog ever! Even, like, just... the reward being less than a piece of heart is really, like... and I can't do anything here, either. Good to know that it's there. Problem is that it's only... a nighttime thing. Alright. So, do I need to go over to Kakariko Village now, because I think that's where I have to... well, we have to go check all the butterflies elsewhere. But I do believe... yeah, there's plenty of butterflies to check out. I like how the market is still screaming when there's nobody here. Oh, you know what? No. I didn't check the Temple of Time. See what that's all about first. Okay, milk bar. That's good. And on the way of the hero means that there's mandatory things that I have to do. And then generally when it says foolish choice, that means that I don't have to do that. Or there's specific things I should not go after. Yeah, I'm waiting to see Termina Field, but I really need to find a clock. Yeah, either clock or Song of Time and Ocarina of Time from Majora's Mask. If I can get those things, I can just repeatedly do over the first day until I get a clock. But knowing how these seeds tend to generate, all of my clocks are probably in Majora's Mask. Now, I do have my spoiler log, so I could probably take a look at that to get an idea on where the actual clocks are. So, if I had more Deku sticks to work with, I can't even do this. Why am I grabbing this chicken? Fat fairy? Huh. See, there's three good things at least. Some butterflies here as well. It's funny that you mentioned that that's a thing, because I legitimately have a little necklace of a Master Sword for a bottle opener. Well, it's more of a letter opener, but still it's silly. Just 'cause. Do I have anything in here? Soul of Kokiri. That's not bad. That is amazing. Alright. Well, you actually have a rolling hitbox. I do need to stay out of Termina as much as I can, though, until I get another clock. I gotta keep remembering that. Okay. So, that's not too bad, and I'm glad that Ocarina of Time actually gave us something to work with. So now we can go find Skulltulas. Oh my god. Pixels. Pixels. Let's see where this leads. Can we go into the thing? Okay. I don't think I can do anything else here in the graveyard for now. Yeah, that corrupt weirdness is really going to irk me, but that's only when I transition from Majora's Mask to Ocarina of Time. I also have to check all my entrances. There's a bunch of pots over this way I can check too. Well, to be fair, I already got my Goron mask, but interesting. That's not bad. I keep forgetting I'm not in Majora's Mask. God, I'm finding all of the Majora's Mask things today. I gotta get a new plugin for this thing that I'm playing this on. I would love to load this up on a console and do it that way so I don't have to deal with that. Piece of heart, okay. Yeah, it is. Like, by far, I believe it is the better game, but Ocarina of Time's had more time to develop and get known, I suppose. I should be bringing a Kuko up here. Junk check. Oh, no. That is a good check, and I'm glad I went up there. And there's a... Did I check in here? Okay. So, boat course. If I get those souls back, I can actually get a free boat cruise and it'll take me directly to Southern Swamp. One of the few things that just isn't randomized, so that would be a good secondary movement thing. Gold pot. Can I get a sword? No! This is regular V1.0 for the N64. Same with Majora's Mask. It's the original make of the game, but just played differently. This is good to know. But what do you give me if I can tell? Green rupee. 30 arrows. Child fish. Green rupee. Okay, so spiders are junk in Ocarina of Time. For the rando? Or for the Project 64 thing that I'm using? Because it's been updated. A lot since I last generated seeds. Because I don't really remember what versions. Oh, that's right, I did get the Gorons for this, so that's good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Fire Temple is... Oh. The Fire Temple's pretty nifty in this version of the game. I do believe it also has the blood, if that's correct. Yeah, I don't... Let's not get a run over. I don't remember all the different changes. My biggest thing is I like the moon print on the blocks and on the shield compared to the Gerudo symbol. So yeah, this is my preferred version of this game as well. Okay. So, pot checks. Oh my god, grab the thing. I need to find my bracelet, otherwise I can't lift anything. I have no idea. They probably just spawn in molten lava rock somewhere or something. Yeah, I'm out of stuff to do here. So I got all these characters here. I'm gonna go check the butterflies in the forest, the Lost Woods. Probably go back to those grottos and check those butterflies too, but I need to be focusing in on getting the gold checks. Did I ever read this? Pinnacle Rock is foolish. Okay. Pinnacle Rock is no longer mandatory. I'll never get over this music. It's so good. So, butterflies. Stick. Stick. Another stick. Hello. Stick! I'll respawn that fairy in a minute. There we go. I'm kind of hoping I can find my bombs somewhere. Or at least something better than a stick to cut the grass. I wish you could do spin attacks. I might be able to do a little bit of things over in Zora's River. I might have to go waste some time in Majora's Mask. I really don't want to, but there's a gold check in the water here. My Rex? Okay. His thing is he's very protective of those he loves. And he'll do anything to defend them in any way, shape, or form. He does not like to kill, but he will if he's pushed to it. I need to get that thing. He's a very laid-back and stoic person. And he's just more or less understanding of all creatures. In complete reference to my wolf, that is. He's a very defensive guy. So just don't mess with his people and he won't mess with you. Yeah, my Rex, he likes fixing problems. That's his driver. Well, love in anything is a really strong force, so I would imagine it's not the worst to be looked down upon in any way, but it's a pretty fair outlook. So, we're going to go into Majora's Mask and we're going to rush our way through a couple things. My Rex has always been level-headed, and he's... Oh, God. I'm glad I know where this is. Yeah, Rex, in my case, he's leveled off a lot since he found his significant other. Shabums, okay. They would probably be understanding of the other's position, all things considered, just because of how Rex is, in my case, he's really understanding of a lot of stuff, and oh god, we found Dampe's grave. Oh lord. So, standing items are randomized if you weren't aware. So, this is gonna be fun. And honestly, my Rex would also probably try and help as much as he could for any issues. Soul of Tingle. Moblins. I'm actually thinking about putting up a post after I get done streaming here. Like, giving the full announcement of my drawing channel, just so people know that I'm the same guy over there. That way I can start bringing little bits and bobs of my main characters over to this channel if I wanted to. All my shorts over on my drawing channel are also doing really good, by the way. By comparison to this. Soul of Honey and Darlin, okay. That is by far the best thing I came over here to get, thus far. And it figures that it was in Majora's Mask. Ooh, Soul of Bongo Bongo. That is good. Yeah, man, I'd be down for that. It's nice about the Deviant art. Kokiri Shopkeeper, that's good for when we find it. Astronomer. Alright. What do we have in here? Rupee. Alright. Oh my god. Nothing wrong with that, man. It's big enough to the point where you're going to take a while to do it. It's just going to make it all that much better. Deku Mask, that's really good. Cafe Mask. I will be honest with you, I have not looked into Roblox at all. So I have no idea what you'd be speaking of. That is so good. And this is default. I'm running short on clock time, and I need to fix that. Wait a minute. Nice. Oh my god, I got the Master Sword? Come on. Don't worry, we got save warps. And I have a full sack of bombs. Bomb chews. And I also have my adult sword, so if I transform into Adult Link anytime soon, I can get things. And now with 50 bomb chews, we can get literally all the checks that I need. And I can also do some checks that require the bomb chews to open. But until I find a clock, we're kind of in a tight spot as far as Majora's Mask goes. And the clocks come out of the gold bushes. Oh, that would be great. Alright, bottom of the well, still on the way to the hero. Oh, God. Yeah, my ReDead character, that'd definitely be a creep sauce thing. this is the ReDead grave, so I need the Sun Song for here. Right. That would be kind of silly. Now, unfortunately... I had to delete that. Oh, this is interesting. Is there a beehive in here? No. I mean, it's a good scenario. That is using layers. Oh, that is so good. That's basically using layers on a drawing tablet, unlike Clip Studio Paint or something. Everybody does it. Oh yeah. And plus, if you make a good one and they don't really move around, you're still able to use the whole thing. Like, just copy-paste it. I don't have Deku Scrubs. Guess it's sort of a plus, considering. Okay. That's adorable. Alright, let's go check out the grotto here, see what that's all about. I need to keep one Deku stick on me to check the butterflies. Hmm? Oh. Uh-oh. I randomized the Ocarina of Notes as well. Oh lord, that's actually a big problem. Oh no. All for it being fun, man. So that's useless. How about you? What do you say? Woodfall on the way of the hero. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at this, and then we'll be out of the forest for now. Into the grotto. Majora's Mask Pit. This is... That was the, buy the thing from the business scrub. Yeah, honestly, my origin in Ocarina of Time would probably have to be like Bottom of the Well or Shadow Temple. For Wind Waker, it's Savage Labyrinth or it's Earth Temple. Or in that creepy area under that one cabana that you get. The sewers of that cabana. It is slightly worrying that these are all junk checks, but... yeah. Yeah. Just purposely grabbing Rupors, don't mind me. I keep forgetting you can strike things with the boomerang. I can also go explore the rest of Zora River, now that I'm thinking about it. Did I see what these grass patches over here are? Oh, that's good. There's 2 souls in here. Carpet Man. Majora's Mask Dog Lady. Okay, so I can do the doggy races. Right. Okay. This is a scrub grotto. No butterflies to be seen. Hmm? What is... oh. Deku Butler? That's... God, this controller is entirely too insensitive or it's overly sensitive. There is no in-between. Alright, so these are junk checks. Yeah, again, you just need to be really careful about using AI to do anything, man. I really need to find a clock for Majora's Mask. more on the AI thing. I created all my characters just by getting visual images and painting them, and just evolving them with writing. A hero, alright. Oh, floor masters. Yeah, as long as it's becoming your ideas and it's not literally generated with AI, like, you're pretty okay to just do, like, fan art and fan stories. And most of the time it's as long as you credit those who made the original piece. It's like all the... Oh my god. It's like doing fan art of, say, Hell of a Boss by Vivian Majano. But yeah, just be very, very cautious if you're using AI for anything anymore. Soul of Gold Skulltulas, I just opened up another 100 checks. So fun. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about those two. I haven't watched those movies, but yeah, I've seen the characters. Like I think I've seen parts of Zootopia, and they're doing a second one for that. Yeah, just gotta keep it as much to your own original ideas as you can. I'll check that grotto on the way back. Oh, my Skulltulas are for Majora's Mask, aren't they? That is a trick for me, JD. Because I like wolves a lot, I like griffins, and I like dragons. I'd probably be some weird hybrid of the three at that point. Do I have the scale? No. But yeah, full on, like, general furry, like, bipedal or quadruped wolf, dragon, griffin hybrid. It would look so weird, but that's what I'd probably settle with. If I had to keep it simple, I'd probably just flat out be a wolf. I got some interesting character ideas all around, and I want to make a few snake characters, and I actually want to make a tiger shark, now that I'm thinking about that. Let's go to Zora's River and see what we can get into over there. Plenty of checks that way. I'm trying to remember where all the various grass patches are. I'm thinking like a gray and pink shark is where I'd go. Just have some details around the gills or something. I don't really have details on it right now, but just ideas. Okay. There's two grottos over here, but I might have to pull up my spoiler log at this point. I don't think there's an easy way for me to clear this grotto. There's two wolf-holes in here. I don't want to waste my Decker stick because I also have to do some more butterfly hunting. Okay. So that's good and done. This randomizer is going to be a real trick if I want to get it done. I really, really need to find more clocks. So I have yet to have found one yet. I really hate using the same word too much in the same sentence, like yet and yet. It's, yeah. Personal peeves. With the bomb choose, I can do a lot of stuff, as in, I can go back up to Goron City, I can get that easy track open. And then I can go from there, but we need to really comb through Lake Hylia, Zora River now. Oh, speaking of clocks, there we go. 11th. A boss key for Woodfall. And Beeries and Baris, so we can do some things in Jabu Jabu. I'm looking for gold in the water, more so than anything else. It doesn't look like we're gonna get that lucky, though. Okay. I want to get the Kuko checks out of the way, and then we'll get moving. Well. Alright. Rupor. Spirit. Key for Stone Tower. Nice, I got my sword. That's great. Nice. Honestly, when I step off and get a bite to eat, I might come down and do some live time trialing for Mario Kart World. Ooh, okay, that's good. Deku Shield. Nice. Alright, so let me grab that Kuko, and then we can get the last Kuko check. It's kind of worrying for me with the silver rupees not being marked very specifically. I do know how to phase through to Ganon's Tower in Ganon's Castle. There's a gold check down there. Spider's brown. There is a Kuko skip that I can do to get into Zora's domain, but I don't want to do that just yet. Wait, I said there was a gold check down there. Yeah. Majora's Mask empty bottle, alright. Not bad. Okay. So I believe we're gonna go up Death Mountain Trail again. We're gonna blast our way into the Durango's Cavern, whatever dungeon that... dungeon variant, I should say, that'll be. I don't believe I checked all the entrances over in Kakariko Village either. There's one grotto I can check on the way there. That's over by that little tree in the far corner above, against that castle wall. I don't know if my appetite grows a little more, I'm probably gonna end it real soon, but this is slowly becoming doable. And I just found one of the best grottos in the game. Now I need to find the Majora's Mask cow grottos. Because there's a gold beehive up here. That helps. There are some weird things that this ROM hack does. ROM hack, seed. You know, I can also check the Great Fairy thing in Hyrule Castle Court. There's a grotto I can get into here with the bombs, I believe. Snowhead small key. Yeah, I want to learn how to do that some more. Regular beehive. Like, I have a specific idea for a cake that I want to bake. Love the rhyming. Rupors. Yeah, nothing too extravagant just yet. I've baked homemade pizza before. Turned out to be really greasy, but hey, it's still pizza, still good. What else have I made? I think I made a calzone once. I think, honestly, a stromboli would not be a bad thing. Stromboli's definitely an interesting choice that I want to do next, even though it's literally just a stuffed calzone pizza thing. Like, just really simple stuff. Oh, Mayor's Residence. I can get... Can I get a check in here? No, I don't have Madame Aroma. For box pizza Tombstone isn't too bad, and Red Baron, I believe it is. Those are pretty good. I'm still coming to terms with the fact that there's Minecraft cookbooks of all things. A fun project would be like making choo-choo jelly from a Zelda game as just a little fun snack. I'm walking into a wall. Yeah, that's fair. I guess I don't go looking. I'm surprised I haven't found any really good chests in here yet. Piece of heart. That's good to know. Okay. I don't think I checked the graveyard bushes. Hey, a stick from Majora's Mask. Can't play it, but that's amazing. Keep mask. Kinda useless. It's fine, man. I don't really have much. I don't really have much I want to be doing with cooking just yet. Yeah, unfortunately. Graveyard is a bit of a dud. Are there butterflies on the top of this thing? Oh, I would love to play as a ReDead in these things. I'm sure some models are around, but injecting them over the characters. Let's go see what Dodongo's Cavern has for us. We could probably get some more good checks in there. Compass Forest. I believe that's Forest Temple. The boss of that is Baronade. I mean, I'm older. I don't really look at my birthday too much anymore. Age is just a number for me anymore. The question is, do we have Master Quest Dodongo's Cavern or not? Looks like we have vanilla. Well, there's a preemptive happy birthday for you, man. Again, after a while, things just really just start to not be as important, I've found. But everyone has their own opinion on how things can go, or should go. I have to be careful exploring the dungeons, because I don't have souls for specific things. We're struggling here up in the North States. 80+ degree days for the last week, and we have until the end of the week to actually see anything below that. Yeah, I'm down for it to be winter again, honestly, but just a freak of nature thing, man. I think our worst day up here was maybe 98 degrees, but it feels like of 110. So I have to save warp out of here, because I don't have the Lizelle souls. Well, whatever you gotta do, man. But I got heat-proof boots or something. Now, I really don't want to go up to the crater, because I'm about to get my shield, deleted from existence, but I might have to go up there just for the checks. Oh, hot springs and Majora's Mask, okay. Okay, Okay, there is a treasure chest in here, and I forget which rock it is. Twilight Princess, hands down. They put too much focus into making the motion controls work in Skyward Sword, and that game really suffered from it. Twilight Princess, it's more solid all around, even if it's a retelling of a future version of Ocarina of Time. But again, Skyward Sword suffers the same thing, because every story is based off of this game. It shows the moon crash cutscene, and it resets me to where I entered the thing without all the other things. So I don't want that to happen, because if more or the rest of my clocks are stuck in Majora's Mask, then I literally don't have the time to go get more clocks. I wish somebody who was making a mod of that would actually, like, do the whole thing. The most recent good one stopped after Snowhead Temple, but it was an absolute mess. I don't know where the creator of that one went. If I knew how to mod, I would sure as hell go for it, making a Majora's Mask Master Quest. Having custom enemies, custom tiered enemies, that'd be... absolute peak. Okay. Oh God, I don't even want to think about that right now. I do have a Goron shopkeeper. Let's see where this leads. And there's my... I love when that happens. It is the weirdest glitch. It's just a very specific angle that you fall into, and it's just like... kind of like Peter Griffin laughing. I'm gonna be chuckling about that for a while. What else is there for me to do right now? Alright. Ah! I think Hulu's merging with something. I could quote Eric Cartman right now, but I really shouldn't. Here's a little one. Respect my authority! There's another line of his that I really like quoting, but I really should refrain. uh, I need to find my Temple of Time. I want to age up, please. I think I'm going to wander around in Termina for a little bit, just to see what other checks I can maybe find. Because... Now, the quote that I want to do, but I will refrain, is actually from the movie Bigger, Longer, Uncut. It's when they all... Kyle! Kenny! What did you just say? Mr. Garrison's fun. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just doing things how I usually do, and crud. That's kind of funny. There is a secret thing in there. You have to break all the bushes to get a thing, and since it's blue, that's something that's less than required. It's the same for any of the Keaton bushes. Yeah. Oh my god, hit the bush! Graveyard Kid. Okay, that's kind of irrelevant. Small key for Ganon. Alright, that's really good. Honestly, they're both pretty good in their own right. So I don't really think I can choose on that. Color-wise, definitely Lou. Yeah. Understandable, yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, so fun fact, I was actually baptized to Christianity, but I have not practiced because I with the way everything is right now, I can't stand just the incorrect stuff that's going on about all the religion things right these days. Yeah, again, that's why I never practice it. I don't care enough to do anything regarding it. I really hate what these poor folks are being subjected to. Opponent song, nice. Naruto Training Grounds. Lulu, alright. Silly things are silly. Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta get lucky somewhere. Just trying to remember where all these places lead. Yeah, not dealing with that because that actually takes time. Have you not seen that cutscene before? Oh, you mean in IRL? Oh, wait a minute. I need to check this. Oh god, I think I dropped the seed at that point. I would not play this randomizer seed again if that happened. That's why I'm trying to be so careful. And honestly, when I find the 2 cow grottos from Majora's Mask, that's probably where all my other clocks are going to be. But there's a bunch of stuff in Majora's Mask that I cannot find right now. Because I don't really have the time to do so. Way of the Hero. That is definitely Way of the Hero. C right for MM. Let's go. If I get one more note when I get the Song of Time, I will be able to play it. And we'll be good to go. I'm honestly still just having a lot of fun doing this overall, but it's really time consuming. Yep, C down. And I also need to find the ocarina. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I have no idea. It was something about Twilight Princess. W-O-T-H? I have no idea what that means. I don't think I want to know. Without a lot of souls, I really can't do much in here. Yeah, let's not go that way again. If I do that funny for Zora's River, I can get into Zora's Domain. Let's get a few more checks that way. I'm really needing to see where my Temple of Time is so I can actually go adult. There's a lot of stuff I need to check out. I'm trying to remember where all the grottos that I can get to are in Majora's Mask. There's one on the way to Icona Valley. Over in Snowhead, there's a few, but if I had more time, I could go to the Goron racetrack and get that out of the way. Those who get lost in the forest shall become a style child. No, that's not right. No, they'll become a Stalfos or they'll become a Skull Kid. If I remember the lore correctly. I forgot to bring the Kuko. You know what? I'm trying to remember the Gerudo, like the entrance to Gerudo Valley, like right before there. The grotto that's nearby is that if that is a bombable one or if it's a Song of Storms one. Never been made. All the CDI games. Otherwise, probably Triforce Heroes would fit the bill, but then again, I wouldn't have the idea for the Blueface-ReDead PFP. Just, if I wanted one Zelda game to be completely different from what we got, it would probably be Skyward Sword in that sense. I don't know. And I've played every Zelda game that, like, disregarding the CDI games, I have played everything. It's just like, some things just don't need to be a thing. Sorry. That's for Ocarina of Time. Still good, though. I have to get my key ring for this place. I'm so hungry I could eat an Octorok. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. No, I didn't read it correctly at first. Oh, that's sort of nice. Well, excuse me, princess. No, that's actually from the animated series. Same reason an animated Super Mario series was made. I've seen some of the episodes of the TV series. It's actually kind of fun, but Link does not. He did not need to be as much of an ass as he was. With the constant "excuse me" things. There's butterflies up here. And a Skulltula. Well, I thought there were butterflies up here. I guess they're not. This be like terminal montage. Well, excuse me, princess. Yeah, the Guardians were crazy. Variable, but I put a lot of pride into my drawings now. I can't do anything here, but that is really weird on where this is. So, more or less... See, that's a curious one. They could have put a lot more effort in making Tears of the Kingdom distinct from Breath of the Wild, like, for sure. The big draw for Tears is definitely Ganondorf, but I like the screwy look of Calamity Ganon a lot as well. Honestly, I would hope they would be in dev on it right now. I need to go get a fish. Yeah, it doesn't feel fulfilling being so open. Keep the open stuff, but bring back the standard collection and otherwise linear aspects, and I think we'll have a really good game. A Link Between Worlds did that really well, as far as I'm concerned, but I don't know. I have very specific preferences when it comes to these games, and yet I still keep coming back to this and Majora's Mask. I believe 23 had one, and then the next year was another. So it was not two in a year. Oh, geez, I'm actually getting tired of wandering around right now. Hopefully something important comes up in whatever Jabu's dungeon is. Yeah, Echo's pretty sure that was last year. It's crazy, man. Also really funny. I'm wondering what they're gonna do if they do a big celebratory thing. I want Mario Galaxy 3 or Super Mario Odyssey 2. I'm well aware we got DK Bonanza already, but it's just like kinda overdue for a new good 3D Mario. Deck Bobbas, alright. They could probably the internals of a fish. This is vanilla. Normal quest. I don't have Jabu's parasites, so I can't do anything much more in here. I might be able to get these spiders. Yeah, that sort of thing isn't a subject that I really care for. Definitely see it too much, though. Gotta love being able to throw your boomerang through solid objects. Rapport. I highly doubt Jabu feels this stuff, considering he's got all these parasites. I don't need to be here. I need to go downstairs, and I need to go through that last set of rooms. That is literally all I can do here. Oh yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna head off in a minute here. Definitely need to eat something myself. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna work on time trials for Mario Kart and draw a bunch of stuff. Otherwise, no. But now that I got this going, I gotta figure out what I need to do and just commit, I suppose. Yeah, I need to look on my spoiler log, because I have a distinct feeling that literally all the rest of what I can do right now is going to be over in Majora's Mask, and I have 5 or so hours to do that. So I need to find C down, and I need to find my ocarina, so that I can reset time safely and go from there. No, I actually did not. I went into this seed completely blind. But I want to know how to, like, where I need to be looking compared to here. But yeah. So I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. I might come back for a time trial Mario Kart stream, but I don't know yet. If so, oh lordy. Again, I put these seeds as beatable logic, so it's a matter of me finding where to go. But I feel the need to be prepared rather than just going into it. But yeah, there's a bunch of grottos that I gotta look at, like I mentioned before. So probably I can make it to... Yeah. Yeah, I might gen up a few Wind Waker rando seeds as well for beatable logic. And then probably do those if I can't figure out what to do with this seed. Wind Waker would be funny because I have a custom character model that I put in. But yeah. If anything else tonight, I'll probably be Mario Kart for time trials because I got some Rainbow Road work I need to do. Maybe a little Dino Jungle, but if I felt really, really wanting to do that stuff, then I'd probably go online for a little while. But yeah, after all that, I think I'm gonna be done for now. Yeah, with the randomizer pop-up thing, you can create your character from a list of imported things. I made a little Fox Link thing, so I could show that off later. It's literally just a custom model, and you customize the colors. It's really not too different. But yeah, I'll show it off when I do a Wind Waker Rando Seed, which might be sooner than later. For now, I'm gonna... Yes, exactly. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. So I might be back with Mario Kart later, and yeah. Stay tuned for whatever I might do, and cheers. See you then.